Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming by to another episode of the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Tonight, you got K5YVY, myself. We'll have Beer Snack, W. You got David, Daniel, sorry about that, from VA3SDO from Canada. Shane,
you're fired.
K5QBS. Quarters closed, sorry. And tonight we're going to have a special guest who's going to join us to fill in for Izzo as he's got some business to take care of. And we'll be discussing smoothies and essential oils, so stay tuned.
Can you put those two things together?
We haven't even started yet. We're already broken. All right, there we go.
That means it's going to be a good night.
Done.
I'm insulted, Joe. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, David. Yeah. So I chicken scratched your name on here, so I'll see who's in order. But welcome, everybody. So we got Cameron just jumped in, T.O. and Andy in the chat. You got Keith and Scout75, Marty, all the way from California. Philip, good to see you guys come in here tonight again.
Hi, everybody.
And we
Say
can't
hello,
forget,
everybody.
We can never
Andy's
forget,
always first.
can never forget Andy. Andy is always
Absolutely.
first.
He's always first.
Except
Johnny
when he's
on the
not
spot.
first, but he's still first.
I mean, he's the first like 3 or 4 hours before it starts, so that means he's sit there ready to go.
So what do we got going on tonight? I don't think we're talking. We got nothing planned for tonight. It's just kind of be like a round robin of just like rambling. So we're going to mute Dan and just keep going. So some of you that are all right. So real quick, I just want to bring up a plug from Friday night of the auditions show that we did. It was hilarious. We all laughed. And I still think T.O.'s internet cut out right at the wrong time. Don was trying to tell a story, and T.O.'s internet just cut out. I can't believe it happened.
I hate it when that happens. Just drops, just like that, right at the most important part.
Oops.
So
No, that was great. Thank you, dude, and T.O. for having us. That was a fun time. So I don't know if we gave ourselves more credibility or not, but hey.
dude, you there? We having
Yeah,
audio
dude.
issues again, man. Yo, you're the best. Olive juice too.
No, you're
don't
muted.
hear you, buddy.
And I ain't shitting you. I promise you. I promise.
Nah, I was screwing with you guys. How's it going, everybody?
And welcome, Ham Radio, dude. A griller for us from Friday night. We had an awesome time. Thank you for having us on. It was a fun time, man.
It was all good, all TO. But yeah,
panel.
it was a fun time. Yeah, just asking questions and kind of relaxing and hanging out after a long week. I think that's what it's all about.
That's what we like to do on Tuesdays.
You know what? We might as well start the weekend every night. So
Exactly.
start us tonight, start again tomorrow night on Good Game Stream, and then again on FT8 off on Thursdays. Every night is a weekend night. How about that, guys?
That
So
sounds like
Monday
that
night's
sounds like a-
pregame.
I'm for it.
All right, 12 o'clock today. I already said it's been a long week, and
Well, I did survive Mexico and had a good time down there, as some may have seen. Great trip. Didn't get put in jail, so happy to be back in the U.S. of A. and have good internet speeds again.
Nice. Did you make yourself a little? What did you call the little animal you were chasing with your phone? What was that called?
Yeah, I don't remember what I called it.
Oh yeah.
Up here we'd make hats out of those things. It would go good with your chest. Your jacket, your winter, your summer jacket.
My poolside jacket.
That's right.
You're my best friend, my number one fan.
Yeah. By the way, as you know, I'm looking for a radio. So I've decided that I'm going to pay people in plywood. I think that's a fair deal with the price of materials these days. Plywood.
We were just talking about that today over here, man. The price of lumber has tripled, right?
Yeah.
So,
how about that? If you need plywood, hit me up with your best offer. This is like reverse negotiating.
Yeah.
Sell me on why I should give my plywood to you for a radio.
So I have a ICOM IC7300 for sale, and I would take, or if you had 5 pieces of 2x4s, I'd be happy.
Man, that sounds like a hell of a deal.
Good thing I invested in some 2x4s last year.
Right. Forget cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, man.
Right? Doja what?
You guys see those memes of like people who got like a sheet of plywood flew off a truck on the highway and it hit a car in the window, and the guy said, what was the meme? He's like, I thought about calling my insurance, but I might sell the plywood and buy a new car. You know?
Rosa, I think you're right. I think it was a chupacabra.
That's what it was.
There were a lot of them. I'll tell you that much.
You know, that name is like the perfect name of an animal on the 4th. So I just got to say to everybody, may the 4th be with you.
And also
Tomorrow's.
with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gimli. I appreciate it.
And this is, ironically, today is my 4th anniversary with Southwest Airlines. So
Nice.
I'm having a wonderful day all the way around.
Those friendly
Awesome.
skies.
Exactly. Nothing but love. Unless your tank, I guess, hates Southwest now.
Oh, well, can't all be right. So you talk about today being May the 4th, all right? So what is it? It's May the 4th, all right? And tomorrow's Revenge of the 5th, okay? Can't we just smack everybody around like the Mandalorian and say, this is the May?
That's all right. You win with that one.
Yep.
Well, good night, folks. The stream is over.
Thanks for joining us. It's been a wonderful evening.
Hey, it's about the same amount of time as last week when Shane showed up with his.
I truly anticipated tonight being the Shane is the punching bag night. So I know I'm here.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. We still love you, Shane. It was great to nice to have you back on this side of the border, and you're still on that side of the radio though.
So what have you guys been up to, like radio wise and builds and projects? I'm sure Dude has a couple projects on the go, and I know JB. Oh, he's ignoring us now. Look at this. Just takes off his headset.
Maybe he's going to get his projects.
Maybe he's going to get it.
I'm going to post a project in the chat. It's a Thingiverse file, so you can download the 3D files. And it requires 2 toroids, but it's a vertical antenna that will get 3 bands, and you can switch between the 3. I'm kind of talking about it before the stream, and I had to do a little research, so I kind of looked a little bit knowledgeable about it. But I just posted it in the stream, and should be a pretty fun time.
I didn't see it pop up. I'll make sure. Let me. Oops.
I'm not going to give
anything.
anything.
Wrong chat, dude, but I will put it in the right chat.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. I'm multitasking. You know what? You know what? I put it in the right chat as well, but I'm not a mod, so it didn't show. So make me a mod. And, I'm not going to give any away secrets for next week, but I'm really going to need that antenna for next week, wherever I might end up. I'm just saying. And if any of y'all know at home, don't tell them.
I feel left out. Where are you going next week?
It's going to be a surprise, guys. You got to tune into Ham Radio to find out where I'll be next week, because you never know where I'll end up.
Yeah.
Instead of where's Waldo, it's like where's the dude?
Right. I might have to tell Shane though, because I guess there is a possibility that him and I could actually be in the same place.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Shane, you're
I
going to
wonder where that
Illinois?
might be. Wait a minute. We're going to Mexico again? Yes. I have the perfect place. Beach is amazing. And there's
Dude probably
chupacabras
planned
everywhere.
it so he could use the radio.
Exactly.
Shane, how does that work in Mexico as far as your license? Were you able to operate, or did you have to get special permission? Or
No, so I found out before I went, but apparently I think they haven't authorized a U.S. ham since like 2014, but there's a new organization that took over all of that, and they just make it almost impossible for someone to get a special permit like you can get in Costa Rica and stuff like that to be able to operate. So now I guess the only option would be to find someone who's a ham there, and you have to use their call sign, but you can still operate, but you just have to use their call sign.
But yet they'll let you fly the drone.
So I got an email like 3 days after I got back from the hotel group that said, "Hey, by the way, we appreciate you emailing us before you flew your drone." So because I asked for permission and I didn't hear anything. So 3 days after I got back, they told me that drones weren't allowed at the hotel.
Oops.
I think that's a big thing in Mexico, isn't it? Like drones are usually technically a no-go in Mexico.
No, drones are actually they capitalize on that. So if you go, the only place you can't fly them is like the ruins and stuff like that, the historical monuments. You can't fly them there. But like some of the cenotes and stuff like that, the underground pools for those who've never been down there, you can fly them in those areas, and they will decide what they want to charge you the day that you decide you want to come fly. So they're capitalizing on the drones being down there.
Well, they don't care for you filming around the pool anyway, apparently, right?
Well,
poke.
You just had to bring that up. I didn't go to jail.
Hey,
If
we
you
should
have
have worn the sweater tonight, so
Thanks, buddy. Love you too.
absolutely.
You're amazing.
Hey, somebody's got to give you crap.
Smoking Ape in the chat. I told you not to give it away, man. That's all I can say.
Meeting in China with Baofeng.
Nice.
To be honest with you, I've been trying to get in contact with a company making radios overseas because once this whole COVID thing, sorry. Well, you guys aren't monetized, so it doesn't matter. No. Yeah, I'll drink to that. But
are you trying to rub that on our face?
But I would really
human
like
malware virus.
I would really like to travel to like China and go to the whole district and just like go through all the factories that make these radios and be like, look what ham radio dude's doing today, you know? Don't know how I'm going to do the 13,000 hour plane ride, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Right.
Well, thankfully the aircrafts are big enough that you can get up and walk around if you need to.
See, when I was traveling to China for work, I would just, so let's say we took off here at nighttime when we're supposed to go to bed, I would stay up the whole way through because I'd start as soon as I got on the plane in the time zone where I was going. And then when I got there, I just pushed it till it was bedtime, and then I went to bed. And then I was right on it. Same thing when I was coming back. So I went there quite a few times for factory tours and stuff. And but it was great because everybody else is sleeping on the plane. And then, like, you talk to all the flight attendants, have conversations. They give you all the drinks and everything you need, and it's like you have a whole wait staff just for you. It's pretty awesome.
See, I'll take that into consideration. Every time I used to fly, it was like sit in the back of this cargo plane and shut up. Look forward and don't look around.
And then they kick you out of the plane,
We'll throw you out.
Wait for the green light and don't ask questions.
Exactly, right?
Hey, JB, I saw you posted a picture that you're going to be working on a project. Can you enlighten us a little bit about your projects?
Well, yeah, I finally got some stuff in. Let's see. Anybody ever got a package that's got that on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Sure. It looks like a Jason package.
I wouldn't open it. So, KM4, what is it?
KM4
ACK. So his kit's been out of stock because I think T.O. has mentioned that he's had problems sourcing the winders. Mm-hmm. But I messaged him. I said, "Hey, do you sell the kit, without the winder?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, you can buy individual parts." I missed that part of the website, so I went back and, oh yeah, there's all the parts. So I got everything he had in stock and ordered some stuff off other sites that he didn't, like the magnet wire I got from somewhere else. But I got some plexiglass out in the shop, so I'll just jigsaw me a winder, and hopefully I can use that for the beach trip.
Or you could ask Steve, because Steve has got this really cool machine that can make stuff.
Oh,
You
yeah.
mean that one,
Yeah.
right? Where's my finger?
Oh,
There.
wait.
Yeah,
He's got-
yeah.
Dude's
I was
got
gonna
one.
say, dude's got one behind him.
Wait. But if you really need, if you're really nice, all right, you talk to that one over there, and he'll get you the industrial size one.
Hey,
How
you know
about
what you
it,
could
David?
do? You know what you could do, man? You can go to a dollar store and find a a Dora the Explorer kite.
And
Yes.
yeah.
Use that for the winder, right?
But they don't have
Yes.
the Dora walkie-talkies,
Yes.
you know?
I love it.
Dora,
He's got to have a place for the. Never mind, he's broke. Hang on.
Hit one in the chat if you think Joe Brett should have a Dora the Explorer kite.
Hold on, we got to do descriptive video. The Jack Daniels is now exiting Shane's nose as he he struggles to breathe.
It's official, Joe Brett. If you don't get that kite, I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
So since we're on that subject, did we discuss on air Daniel's Dora the Explorer thing?
Yes, we
Was that-
did.
This
Never mind.
was a while ago. We did discuss this on the air, and I did come up the next week and say that those walkie-talkies are still out of stock because he had to mention them. It's just like when somebody mentions the KM4ACK antenna, and all of a sudden he runs out of stock. Somebody mentions the Pac-10 and he's out of stock. Ape turns around and mentions anything for a power supply, and you can't find one anymore.
I'm seeing a lot of ones over here.
Yeah, me too.
I know what I'm bringing to Huntsville. I'm going to find a Dora kite and fly that thing above the cabin.
The whole Huntsville campground is going to be infested with
Nothing
Dora
but
the
Dora
Explorer
kites.
stuff. I'll have a Dora the Explorer guitar.
I will see if
Yes!
I will ask and see if my niece has a Dora the Explorer backpack.
Perfect. Oh my
I
gosh,
think Daniel's got one.
that could hold
Is that
my
what you
antenna
said? Oh, it
wire.
was the radio.
That's a great
Or even
idea.
better,
The worst part is somebody who's like, what are they talking about? They're like, Dan must be some kind of perv or something like that. It's nothing to do with that. It
other
has
thing I
to
can
do
do
with
is-
my kids.
Get
Hey.
boots, right? The little monkey thing. Get boots and tie them to the top of the abri.
I got one even better for you, Dan. You guys know
Oh,
those
yeah?
wraps they do? Like they could do car wraps and everything.
Yeah.
He could wrap the Abri and Dora the Explorer stuff. It adds 8 dB.
I was about to say, that's like 8 dB there.
What was it? Sean, you guys were talking about on Sunday. Well, all right. First off, speaking of Sunday, you were at a Hamfest, weren't you?
No.
Sunday, they were having technical difficulties, and Mike, we are not going back. We are not going back and starting over because I saw you ask us that before. No, not happening. Okay. Secondly, all right, it was asked, how many dB of gain does the red get you? Well, that's 3 or 6, right? Plus
Oh,
the
yeah.
3, that's 9. Now, if I was to wear my Cade MRD shirt, I'd have over the horizon with just this. It'd be
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about DX, man.
that easy. Yeah.
Joseph says that I need a Dora bag for the new G90.
Absolutely.
The question is, are you man enough to do it?
Well, I was just going to say, again, I'm not saying where I might end up next week, but maybe I need a Dora bag for where I might go next week. That would be cool. I don't know if I can get one quick enough, though.
He shows up to what is that? What's that trade
I bet
show?
Target has one.
What's that?
Dude,
What's that trade show where they dressed up? Cosplay.
Comic-Con.
He shows up as Dora.
I'd probably find you one on Amazon.
I was going to say $15.99 on Amazon. Here's the deal. I have to be able to fit everything in it. So we're talking radios and whatever clothing I might want for a certain amount of time. But it would be worth it, wouldn't it? You can always buy clothes wherever you go, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'll share a picture with you guys later. It's hilarious from my travels years ago, but not here on the live stream. But
Whoa. Wrong Dora. Wrong Dora.
no, it's not Dora. I'll show it to you. Anyways, but shut up.
Right?
If
We're not
Akio,
monetized.
if temporarily offline knows I have a Dora bag, that means when he was at my house, he was snooping around my room.
Exactly.
That's kind of creepy.
Dude, I looked up the Zygu G90 or Zygu, right? Is how you pronounce it?
Yeah, sure.
So after I watched your video the other day, I don't know, man. Like I'm French and English, so I don't know how to say anything.
I'm like, I don't know. I speak 12 different languages, and all I really speak is English. So I'm pronouncing so many different ways. That's why I'm like,
Depends what
yeah,
you got
maybe
drunk
that's right.
on, right? Yeah.
You're asking the wrong guy how to pronounce something. The chat would agree with you on that one.
So the G90, I looked it up and like, is it even available anywhere? Because it seems like it's sold out.
Yeah,
I think Radioddity had it.
I think
Mike
so.
posted a link with his discount code KMRD. He had a discount code for Radioddity, and it was on there for like $15 off or something like that.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
It's on Radioddity for $4.35, and if you want, I'll post a link in the chat.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Private.
Yeah. So if anybody in the comment section, I'll give it back to you in a second, dude. But if anybody in the comment section has a question, something you guys want to talk about, let us know. We're following along, and we'd love to talk about things if you have questions. And and make them really hard so we can put dude on the spot. And
I'm just not gonna answer him.
He's got Google. Just 'cause he's on camera doesn't mean he can't Google it.
Yeah, but Dan figured out my secret. I go over to this computer and I do my research.
Have you guys ever seen that website? Let me Google that for you. You know, when people are like, oh, and it's so funny because like sometimes like you go to Facebook, you're on Facebook or other social media, and people are like, can anybody answer this question? It's like, let me Google that for you. You know, like some of the simplest stuff. But dude, you were about to say something. Sorry for interrupting.
I don't remember 12 seconds ago.
It's not juice in that mason jar.
Yeah, that's not a smoothie.
That's right, y'all. I had the smoothie before the stream. That was the thing that smoothed me out. Now I got to pick me upper here. So there might be a little bit of something in there. I was going to say that was a heck of a deal on the G90.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Somebody on my comments was like, "Are you sure that was a deal?" And I'm like,
yes.
Yeah.
There's no question about it.
Should have picked up that
Especially
857.
The radio's $450. That fan kit is what, an extra $70.
Right, and then the signal link, right?
And the signal link
is $115. And then on top of that, you also got the digital. You got the little converter box with the C19 box that they have. That's another $50. So, definitely.
Hashtag winning.
Horrible deal.
You robbed him.
I will say, I wish I would have known the price and the going rates of the 857s because $500 for that apparently was a really good deal.
Yeah.
And my other buddy said that he saw 3 more like that, like $500 to $600 range. And really quickly, I looked on eBay, and I think they're like $1,000, maybe $900 to $1,000. So I could have made money at the Hamfest.
Yeah, I looked at it too, and I was looking for the Zygo.
You forgot to calculate the box price.
You're right, guys. Make sure you always have the original box.
All right, so
$50.
I looked up that radio.
But you want to go ahead, Dan? Finish your thoughts.
I was just gonna say to dude that you're 100% correct because after your video I got my income tax return in Canada. We file on the 30th, and so it's coming. And I said to my wife the other day, I said, "Hey, babe, this is what we're getting back. What do you want to buy?" And she's like, "So what radio are you looking to buy?" You know, she knew exactly what I was asking her, so I can like try and do equal value. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, after your video, I was like, I was just like, I got to look. So I looked at the G90, which I've been looking at for a while, and just seeing what's available. And anyways, so that radio you were talking about, the FT was 897. You were saying, right?
857.
857, yeah. So that one there, it's like $1,000 here. Like
it's
used.
insane. Yeah, the prices right now are just absurd. But hey, it's a seller's market, I guess. I think we talked about that before on stream too. It's like, hey, if you're going to sell, I just don't feel comfortable. Like if I'm going to sell something, I don't feel comfortable selling it for more than I got it for. But I mean, I guess that's the market, right?
Yeah.
I got to become comfortable with that kind of stuff. What kind of radio are you looking for, out of curiosity?
So I'd like to buy the Yaesu 950, the FT 950. I'm also looking at some QRP rigs. I'm looking around. I want to for different options. I have to look for my truck. So we talked about the IC 7100, as well as the I have it written down here. The last stream, I had some suggestions from people. So really, I'm shopping actually I had the 706 Mach 2G that people were recommending. I'm actually in the market for a couple radios. And so it's just a question of seeing what's out there. Like I have no problem buying a new radio, but I like to buy the 7300.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Someone happened to have one on sale.
Yeah. Somebody happens to have one for sale for really cheap, and
I thought I heard
it's posted in Swap Meet on Toads, the Toads Discord.
Well, guys, have a great night. I'm going to no. Well, let's get to Joseph's comment.
Should I put on my auctioneer's hat?
No,
Right?
No. No. So a couple things. One, dude, Cameron says he'll trade you a bunch 10 2x4s for the G90 and the whole kit. 10 2x4s. All right.
That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Keep that in your mind. And then we got a question from Joseph, VE3 GKT, Mr. Nugget himself last night. What are we hoping to do for Field Day this year? Actually participate.
Yes. Actually do something. Not stay at home.
Yeah.
Not go to jail.
That's every day.
Yeah.
In Canada, we're quite a bit behind you guys in our COVID recovery. And so, this year we just said, screw it. We're still doing something. There's a group of us who said we're doing Field Day. After a year and a half of no life, to some degree, it's like we're doing it. We need to for our mental health. So we will not disclose a location. No, I'm joking.
So
when the government's like, rat your neighbor out, you don't tell no one nothing.
Yeah. So Field Day, we do have that scheduled in a few weeks. We're going to sit down and discuss Field Day prep and stuff. But for what I want to do for Field Day is I actually want to be able to get my radio outside and actually do something for Field Day. One of my ham radio clubs, they do they're working on it to join all the points. I can never remember what the word is, but looking to collaborate on all the points. So that's what I expect to do.
I think I'm going to do mine from one of the parks that are here, that are close by. Maybe there's a National Battlefield State Park that's not far from here, so I may do it from one of the parks. Do a POTA activation during Field Day. I'm not part of a club that around here. I know there's a couple of hams that are around here. Don, of course, lives pretty close by, so we may try to put something together at a park up here.
Sounds like fun.
That's cool.
Steve? All right.
So I've got my club's going to be doing Field Day, plus we've got Museum Ships Weekend coming up that we'll be activating. So,
what is the date for the Field Day?
June.
It's
the third weekend of June, right?
It's the third weekend.
Yeah.
Whatever those days are, it's the third weekend.
Just turn on the radio, and if you hear a lot of
right.
So,
hey, hold on a second here.
Go ahead, dude. What do we got, dude?
What is Field Day?
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
So I clicked the picture. I thought it was Chuck's picture, but apparently it's not. It's Keith, KI50KT. What are the most common? Yeah. What are the most common causes for letting the smoke out of your HF rig? I've heard you guys touch on the topic periodically. So one of the most common causes of letting the smoke out of your HF rig is so it can breathe. Sometimes they do get all caught up, and they do get dusty. You got to let them breathe. The other one is running it too hot, putting too much power through the finals. I've seen images. There's an image, not just the radio, but also your tuner. We can always ask Carlos about letting the Magic Pixies out in his tuner. He's got pictures of that, but it's common causes: over voltage, over current. Using your supply lines, even though there's a fuse inside, you want to fuse the supplies too, because that can jump through there. Dan, anything?
Hooking the power up backwards.
Yeah, there's Don's beans that gives me some great smoke. If you guys didn't know, Don used to be a salesperson for what's that bean company? He was a salesperson for
BM's Beans, and I wonder if they really work.
That gives you smoke.
Nice.
Speaking of smoke, I put new batteries in my truck the other day. Getting it all set up. I haven't put batteries in a couple years, and my son was like, "Dad, what's that smoke coming out of the truck?" I was like, "Oh crap!" And I guess one of the lights in the headliner was like letting off some smoke. So it's not a fun thing, that's for sure.
I agree
haven't
with
put
T.O.
smoke off in my shop. I haven't put any smoke off in my shack yet, so that's good.
I agree with T.O. Live streaming is a good way of letting the smoke out of your radio.
And Chuck, on that, my club president ran 100 watts digital through his Wolf River coil. Makes a nice picture.
Wow.
It does shrink. It
What do you
does
think
shrink.
what do you think those Wolf River coils can handle as far as output goes?
20 watts, I think, is
Let me
standard.
Google that.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oopsies.
I better Google that Give me just a moment because
Yeah.
oops.
But
Back to the
platinum-
interwebs. I
Yeah,
don't want to mislead anyone here.
Yeah, the platinum will take more than 100 watts digital. That's what
Yeah,
it's
You
got now.
notice our missing guest is in the chat.
Hey,
Oh my God.
look at that.
Izzo.
Should we be concerned about Izzo?
No,
he is.
don't forget to tell him he's been fired and replaced.
What this really was Friday night was we were replacing Don. That's what it was. That was the whole audition.
It was a reverse interview session.
Yes. Don, yeah, glad to see you in the chat, man. Sorry you couldn't make it with us tonight. Hey, we'll get you next week, all right?
Keeping
And
the
every other
street safe.
I will
Yes.
say we need to props to Don because he's not only emergency services, but he's handling board committee meetings for the city and all this kind of good stuff. So he's right in the middle of it.
Yep. So, real quick, we thought you were replacing Dan. Which Dan, Cameron?
Don't
You
make
better
me send
watch
you a
it.
letter.
You better
Didn't you
watch
guys
it.
warn me like 10 times you were firing me? Like I said my farewell last show. I was like, goodbye. Oh, bye.
Well, that's like Joe Brett. Joe Brett's now on Coffee and Ham Radios every Saturday and Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I heard you're getting some emails, right?
Yeah. And it was funny because my wife came home tonight before we started supper. She looked at me. She says, "So what do you got tonight?" I was like, "I ain't got nothing. I don't. What do you want to cook?" And she's like, "No." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Tuesday night. 7:00." And then Wednesday and Thursday. She's like,
Yeah.
"You're either on a show or watching people talk."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you don't want to talk to me, Joe.
Does anyone?
We brought Dude on the show tonight, Daniel, for you to do a open public apology of that Dude comment
Yeah.
you made.
You knew it was coming.
Forgive me, dude. For I know not what I did.
Oh my god!
Should I get my RCI 2990 out? You could apologize to me over the CB radio.
My son do 6 kerchunks and you are forgiven. No offense to anybody. I hope you're not offended. It's all in good. It's all in good. All in fun.
Izzo said he's enjoying the show while he's driving home. I'm not sure you should listen to us while you're driving.
Yeah, because he cries a lot whenever he listens to us.
Oh, yeah.
Officer's like, why did you get in the accident, sir? Well, see, Shane.
We broke Shane. That's what happened.
And then I broke my rad.
Yeah, you know what? I do. Cameron's got a good point. I could forgive you as long as you send me a Dora kit. So Dora radios and a Dora backpack.
As he goes to Amazon/CA.
.ca.
Oh,
.ca.
.ca.
That's
Don't
it.
forget. Officer. We're all hitting the same comment at the same time. There you go.
Shane, you don't even have to hide that when we're not monetized.
Oh, my God.
I love you, Don. You're amazing. Don't be jealous. I know. Don't be jealous. It's okay. I'm sorry that you didn't live up to your Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, and aspirations.
There it is. There it is. Scout wins the internet.
Yep.
All right. So, Yeah, where were we? Okay, so this is our 7th week doing this, right? So we're 7 weeks in.
8, 7, yeah.
This is our 7th show. 7. Last week was 6, where we broke 5 minutes in because Shane was running around. Okay, so
Hey.
this is number 7.
I just went to the title and it says episode 7.
Man,
Yeah, but
that was deep.
Shane
only
does that, so we
somebody-
have to triple check.
Yeah.
I did that
Shane
after a
was only
16-hour day, so
Heard
Even I
before
had to
Beer
go and
Snacks
double
forgets
check.
his, thought.
I already forgot the thought. It's already out the window. Squirrel. No, we're on a 7th episode here. You know, we're having a great time with everybody. We're just glad to, get back to the community here. First thing I want to bring up, any new business, here's what we're going to do. New business, all right? We're going to welcome a new member. Somebody nominate.
I made Ham Radio Dude.
I motion for Ham Radio Dude to be a member. Come on, you guys got to get with the Robert's Rules of Orders here. Come on.
Just in case anybody doesn't know what we're talking about.
I hate you.
It's not official.
I knew it was coming. I knew you would do something like this because you always seem to like the screenshot, the calamity that happens behind my camera. Thank you so much, sir.
Joe, you need to send
All
me
I have
that.
to
That's what
say
it
is, payback is a biatch, and we are going to be in the same state in August.
Okay. Yeah. You owe me a few, so.
I could see some Photoshops coming to Meme Wars. I'm just saying.
Oh, there's already 6 in there from Sunday's stream. It's great.
I should probably stay up to date with that, huh?
Yeah.
So, dude, I'd like to officially welcome you. You are now being brought in as an official member of the clubhouse.
Cheers.
Welcome.
That's awesome.
You know what your membership benefits are? Nothing. None whatsoever. But you're welcome on here, whenever.
To be fair, I'm trying to get pulled over by the police, and not to go to jail because I don't have a driver's license, but mainly so when they ask me, "Hey, do you have any aliases?" I could say I'm Ham Radio Dude, and I'm part of the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get marked into my AKA and be like, "What's up?" I'm pretty hard, guys. I'm pretty hard. I'm gonna get a tattoo right here, HRC.
Next week he shows up with a teardrop on his cheek.
That's right. I killed the
He's like,
radio.
because I killed it on Ham Radio Club.
Smoked the radio, man.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, none of this is true. I'm making this all up. Besides all of it.
Oh no, it's on the internet now. It's true.
I have a license, I swear.
Get a license.
Honestly, officer, it was just all a front.
Hold on, I'll show you my license. Hold on here.
I was trying to get subs.
radio license, but
I can't. I'm trying to see if I could show this to you without giving out too much information. Let's see here. Expiration date 2016. Just figured that one out.
Yeah.
oops.
Just blame it on the human malware virus.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, I think
Everything was closed.
Right. Well, all my QRZ information was on there anyway, but it's the same information, right?
Oh my goodness. So, welcome, dude, and we appreciate having you here, man.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
So,
I'm going back now and watching me post all my information online here.
We'll edit that part out. We'll edit that out. Oh,
It's fine.
wait,
It's all
we're
good.
live. Never mind.
Like I say-
clear that out. Yeah.
Like I say,
blur
QRZ
that out.
information anyway, so.
Well, you need to talk to Joe Brett up here because he just went all incognito on his QRZ. So
Ooh.
he's PO boxed and everything.
Yeah, I was doing that for a while. I had a P.O. box in Arizona. And, I was going
It's
to
a
go out
long way to
Arizona.
check the mail.
It was going to be a Ford and everything, but what was happening is everybody was saying that my mail was bouncing when they would send it to Arizona. And I couldn't figure out why, so I just got rid of that. But, yeah, it's very important, I think, especially really anybody who does ham radio shouldn't, but anybody who's doing YouTube and ham radio should probably have a different address set up. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just going to change it every week.
Where are you from this week? Schenectady. It's Schenectady.
I was going to say, there's a P.O. box in South Dakota that will scan your mail and email it to you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I have a friend that does that because they do full-time RVing. So
That's a great
Nice.
idea.
That is a good
It's
idea.
called informed delivery is what that's called. You can sign up for it.
I'm going to
Well,
write that down.
That's different. That's done by the post office. This is done by a P.O. box. You give them
P.O.
permission.
box is at the post office.
Well,
P.O.
It's not actually a P.O. It's like a mailbox, etc., or UPS store. One of those. But
Okay.
The only
Okay.
problem,
Captain Obvious.
the only problem you tend to have if you like use your ULS as a PO box in South Dakota is like every time you're calling CQ, you have to be like from Illinois or calling CQ from Illinois because otherwise they're thinking they're hitting South Dakota, which actually could probably work in your favor because everybody needs South Dakota, right?
Yeah.
hey,
I need North Dakota. of all
Delaware.
places.
what about that
yeah.
King Henry?
King Henry
KH
Seven.
Bo, yeah.
Bose call going around. Everybody thinks he's
Everyone
out in
thinks they're
Hawaii,
talking to Hawaii.
Yeah, that's true. See, he's got an advantage there, so maybe it is a good idea to do.
right?
I'm gonna even change
That's
my
how
call
he
sign.
gets. That's how he gets so many POTA contacts.
See,
Nah, we're good. I covered everything important.
as he rewinds the live stream.
Exactly.
I did. I'm like, I better just check that to make sure it doesn't say like any kind of
it's not
any
like
kind
I
of diseases. Watch
not
out for
like I
this
can
guy.
end it. Please
Actually, that
halt
wasn't even-
publishing of the stream.
That wasn't even a real driver's license, but don't tell Joe Brett. I bought it off of a guy in downtown Chicago.
These are all made up stories, guys.
Exactly.
Don't-
Nothing is true. Tio says America's mailbox will make you a South Dakota resident in 24 hours. Now that's a turnaround time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't have that long to wait. I'm very impatient.
I was on YouTube. You know how they have those short stories? You know, when you can like, I
Oh,
don't
the
know if it's
shorts.
the shorts there, and I'm going through it, and all of a sudden I'm seeing this video of this like one of those guns on the Navy ship, and I look and it's Bo's video.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, oh, and then it's like 4 years old. So one of his videos, or the comments for 4 years old. So one of his videos from 4 years ago is showing up as a short.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Interesting.
interesting. So you're famous, Bo. You're famous.
Go in the chat tonight.
I was gonna say, and dude, you're saying you don't have that kind of time to wait. Dan, how long did it take me to get that call sign today for the guy we tested?
Let's see. Test started at 1 o'clock. We were done by 30. Let's see. You texted me at 3:30 saying it was in.
Yep.
That's a little bit more on par. I'm going to give you an example, and that's actually really awesome and quick turnaround for a call sign time. To be fair, but yesterday I had that video I came out with, and I knew that my footage was pretty bad at the fest. I don't have a gimbal. So today everybody's like, you need a gimbal. And so like within 2 seconds I was online looking at gimbals, like I got to find one. So I found one. I'm like, Best Buy has it? All right, cool. So I bought it and they're like, it could be delivered tomorrow. I'm like, I need it now. So make sure that's not.
Hey, and you got an open box. Good deal.
There we
It
go.
wasn't. That's the order sticker. It wasn't open box. I do like open box from Best Buy though. And I don't know if any of you guys, it's not completely ham radio related, but if any of you guys ever do open box stuff from Best Buy, it's usually pretty
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
And you save $100. That's how I got my laptop for streaming and stuff. I paid like
Open
half
box.
We have the outlet. Like there's two of them here in Dallas, but the Best Buy outlet where they do all the scratch and dent stuff, it all gets shipped down here, and it's way underpriced.
Man, that's ooh. Maybe there's a trip into Dallas in my future.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's tempting.
Hey, I gotta go back here. Beer Snack, are you VE now?
Yeah.
Do you not know this?
Do you not know this?
No.
Do you not pay attention to our chat in Discord?
What country do you live
No.
in? How did you not know that?
Sorry, I didn't know.
Get your
What do
Starbucks
you do? Live in Canada or something?
Don't go that far, Shane.
Like I said in the last stream, I actually work during the day. I see you guys like bloop, 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 texting.
Work? What's that?
It's
Later,
called
Tio.
a mobile phone. We can use it at work.
Yeah, so can I. Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
another
you're
one.
VE.
Amazon Warehouse is another one. I use that too. I've gotten a few good things from them.
I bought my drone from Amazon Warehouse. May show damage. It had a little tear on the cardboard box. Everything else was still wrapped in plastic, brand new.
What's Amazon?
It's a website.
It's
a really
this
good
river,
deal,
and it's a river,
yes, yes, that makes sense.
or it's a forest. It's a river and a forest. I don't know.
And it just like streams full of electronic items that you could get.
Yes, exactly.
It's like Santa's workshop, except
We'll go
for
with that.
in the forest.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad you guys are educating me on these things.
We try our best.
Joe Brett, what kind of drone you get?
Oh, I got the Parrot Bebop 2, which does not compare to the DJI or anything, but
Now,
it's
let me
pretty
ask you,
good for a starter.
It has a camera on it and everything?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's got the return to home, the GPS. It's a solid
cool.
drone.
Very
It's just
nice.
doesn't lack the 4K or now their newer ones do. This is the Bebop 2 is a little older and they don't make it, but yeah, it don't have that crispy image to it that I like.
Now, here's a follow-up question for Shane. Shane, you have a drone, I got to assume.
Yes,
Okay.
No.
Now, you have a pilot license, right?
I do.
And you have a ham license, I would hope, because you got a
I
call sign
do.
in your name right there. So,
Yes.
are you able to do anything more or special compared to like people who are operating just with a drone, or like does your pilot license and does your call sign get you anything?
No.
Cool.
What my pilot license did get me was an exemption from having to take the written test for the commercial drone license.
Okay,
So
cool.
all I had to do was take the FAA's like a 2-hour video online thing, and then a friend of mine who's a CFI, he went in there and filed all the paperwork. We sent it off, and I have my piece of plastic here that says that I'm a commercial drone operator.
That's actually remarkable. So, technically, I can't make a video on YouTube and publish it with me using my drone because it would be like commercial use, blah, blah, blah. But if I were to hire Shane, we'd be all right.
You are correct, sir.
Sounds like too much work to me.
I want to add now.
And I fly for free, so if I need to come somewhere, you let me know.
There
Your
you go.
drone license and your ham radio license does give you more benefits with the drone
Right?
than just a licensed drone operator.
Different
You can slap a
frequencies, right?
crossband Baofeng on the bottom of it, 400 feet in the air, and have a
I didn't
crossband
think
repeater,
about
man.
this.
You know what's funny? I was going to do that for a video last summer, and I never did. But I think that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Get like one of those. I'm going to mispronounce it. And everybody's gonna let us know in the comments, I'm sure. But a wash on or whatever, walks on, walks off. Whatever those radios are.
Jason calls them
Wolshan,
Wushan.
Oshan, whatever.
Or
But
Oshan, or-
they
oh,
had that
that's
cross.
fighting.
Yeah, they had that crossband capability, and that was my whole thought on it. Is I could put one of those on my drone, throw it up there, and do like let's see how far I can contact somebody at
Yeah.
499 feet. But then I realized I couldn't even make the video because I don't have a commercial license, and if I posted that to YouTube, I'd probably get a slap on the wrist.
To answer Scout's question, I can take a ham radio with me while I'm flying an airplane, but flying a drone while flying an airplane and operating a Baofeng, that might be tricky. I don't know if the drone
Operate it on
would keep
Vox.
up with it wouldn't work.
Shane, you just need a
fly.
safety pilot.
Just fly
That's
the
true.
drone.
I know a guy too.
Yeah, well, you know a couple of guys.
Yeah, and I think he
Yeah.
needs to get current on some stuff too.
Yeah, yeah. There's that.
Mike,
So
Mike
then he's
NHYO.
not a guy.
Well, he is a guy, but
Mike N8YO
Ooh,
has a
Mike.
great point, and he says there'll be 7 of you or everybody with Part 107 pilot's license at Huntsville, and I think we should make this video happen at Huntsville. You know,
I agree.
we're at,
because
even if
I've
you're not
already-
staying at the same campground, we could all just have different pilots at different campgrounds, different parts of Alabama, and just see how high we can get if we can make that. We're going to make basically like a whole wind link of drones. Wind, not wind link,
Once.
After quiet time, and everybody's supposed to be back at their campsites and cabins, But T.O. still wanting to, and dadgum, he's left. He don't hear this, but he's wanting to do the beer swap, right? So you just hook a beer to the drone, fly it to another campsite.
There you go.
Got to make sure somebody's there to catch it.
No part ranger, we're not out.
I have already spoke to the campground that we're all staying at, and they have approved my drone usage. So,
Nice.
Very cool.
if anyone would like any information on that, see me afterwards, and I'll let you know.
That's actually really cool too, because in Illinois state parks, they have a very specific no drone policy.
Yeah, Texas too.
New Jersey too.
That's awesome.
bought
I love that.
So Shane, we're going to activate the park on 160 then.
Yes,
We'll just attach a wire to your drone and
and take it up.
take it up.
Oh, yeah.
Go vertical.
Yep, we're gonna have a 160 meter vertical antenna.
Ape is correct.
Oh yeah.
I
There
bought
will
my
be
son
NDAs.
All I could say about that comment is ahead of time is it was really cold outside.
There will be NDAs signed by everybody, I'm sure.
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
with this many YouTubers. It's gonna be on someone's stream.
Oh my
Right.
God. Yep, recorded 24/7. Yes, yes. What happens at Montesano will not stay at Montesano.
It'll be YouTube by the morning.
It will be live streamed on YouTube.
It will be more than any firmware release you've ever seen.
I'm gonna have to watch my mouth, man.
My channel's not monetized, so
So yeah.
We're talking about drones. I bought my son a drone for Christmas 2 years ago, I think it was, and it's one of those ones you buy at Walmart. They're like $90, and you use your cell phone on the controller. And my son's like, "Hey, Dad, he was like 12 years old. He said, can we try it?" I said, "Yeah, sure." So we're doing it in the house at first. It's got the camera on it, and then I said, "Let's take it outside." So we put it on the front porch. We go up over the roof, and then gone. We never found it after that.
never did we see it again.
he played with it for like 2 minutes. So then I had to go find another one, and they didn't have any more. So I had to get him like this little mini, like what do you call it? Those like those ones that do all the tricks. Anyways, he still reminds me every once in a while. I was like, "Dad, you lost my my drone." So yeah.
Kind of real quick, that reminds me of when I used to like doing the model rockets, and I got this brilliant idea to buy the biggest model rocket engine that I could fit into this rocket. And it was, it was one of those with a parachute, and this thing took off, went so far up I couldn't see it no more, and I sit there and waited, and finally I see the parachute, and it just goes by, and I have no idea how far or where it landed.
The National Weather Service picked that thing up about 30 miles away.
Yeah.
They thought it was part of their weather balloons.
They dusted it for fingerprints.
They dusted it for fingerprints.
All right. So where are we at? We're coming up on almost towards the end here. We got what are we?
I thought you was going to say transmitters off.
Transmitters off.
That's
Not
Thursday
tonight.
night.
That's Thursday night. That's in 2 nights. So it's been fun here, and dude, as our esteemed newest member,
And first guest.
and first guest, yes. So
Yes, always first, but not best.
So
what that means.
I mean, I
It
was
is-
going to give you credit, but okay.
it is time.
Thank you.
It is time to share about your channel to everybody who doesn't know already. It's shameless plug time.
Yes, I'm Ham Radio Dude, and I have a YouTube channel. Basically, my YouTube channel is promoting the health of your body and your mind through smoothies and essential oils. And and with that, I really encourage you to subscribe, because I really do go into extreme depths about these things. But realistically, my name is Ham Radio Dude, and I run a ham radio channel where I do reviews of products I can get my hands on. If I can get my hands on it, I'll check it out, I'll play with it, I'll review it. I do builds, and recently I might be getting into a little bit of outdoor adventure type stuff. But you'll have to tune in next week to see where I might end up.
Did anybody else catch that? Did anybody else catch
I
that?
did.
He's got that little itch going on.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because of the last Elmer session that he had or not. I don't know.
I think
He's
the
got a
itch is
video on that.
actually the lavender, to be honest with you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's an adverse reaction.
Those darn essential oils.
So beer snack. there is a correction. Unfortunately, dude, you are not the first guest. We had Mike, MEYO.
Oh, that's right. He was at Don's place.
He shared the square with Don. Yeah.
I take
Mike,
everything I said back.
You're not forgettable to me. I remember you. Yeah.
So, dude, you're the first guest that's had their very own square on the show.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
There we
right.
go.
You had your own Hollywood Square.
We should play. Is that what it's called? Hollywood Squares? We should play Hollywood
Yes.
Squares one night. Ham Radio Hollywood Squares, man.
It's either that or the Brady Bunch. That's the only thing I can think of that's got multiple
Oh
squares.
my gosh, this
Yeah.
is a great idea. What could go wrong?
How did the Brady Bunch have access to Zoom back then? That's what I wonder.
You know, it's funny because that meme was in the memes channel before Friday night. We could have
Oh,
figured
yeah.
that out beforehand.
Yeah.
So, yep, we are running out. Running out of time, dude. Thanks for being here.
My
man.
apologies,
Hey,
Mike.
thank you all for having me. It was fun.
Yep. All right. So we'll go a quick go around the room here. We got on this side of me over that way. Because Don can never point. Don's got me mixed up in my fingers now. So over there is Joe, Bro Jet, as everybody likes to call him. He's got that new radioactive bag. So we're going to be looking forward to something from that, right, Joe?
That's right. Yes.
Man of many words. So going over this way, that guy's got a Canadian channel. All right. And remember, every US dollar, all right, gives him more money.
We build, we learn. Subscribe, like, and comment. We build, we learn.
Very fun videos so far. And then down in that direction, we got Shane, who's on that side of the radio, or this side of the radio. And he's back in the country, and he's actually wearing a shirt this week. What you got coming
Wait
up?
till next week. Wait till next week. Yeah. Yeah, so
Next week is not on YouTube, right?
yeah, of course it is. All right, so so I posted a video this week of the adventures we had in Mexico and the trials and tribulations thereof. I've got the next video that's coming up will be on either the end-fed half-wave from MFJ or this guy. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet, but I do have an antenna review coming up, and we're going to do that on a Parks on the Air video as well. I've been missing taking the radio out portable, so looking forward to that. The links for everybody's channel, minus Dude's channel, is in the description for those that would like to subscribe, like, and comment thereabouts, and we will get Dudes posted in the comment section shortly thereafter for those that are on hashtag Team Replay, and we thank every one of you that do that.
And then last but not least, or over that way, that guy down there, Steve.
Yep.
What you got going on, man?
Just trying to get the channel together, trying to get a couple of things ready for it, and I got to get with you to get a logo going, because the badge I use now, I've seen it used too many other places, so I need to figure out something.
Very cool.
Okay, well, look, hey, I got to go again because you asked me a question. I answered it. I didn't know I was plugging my channel. So,
Well, good night, folks.
So, I got a
Hey,
go ahead, Joe.
hopefully my internet doesn't cut out.
before we go, all right, what is on your TV back there? What are we watching? Who's playing video games?
I know this is a new graphical thing I come up with. So, I hooked my APRS Digipeater back up, and it's connected to the TV. And I said, hey, I could do a video loop in the background. I'm just trying different little things there. I haven't reviewed the whole thing. It's been okay, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out on Team Replay.
Except that awkward, like 2 minutes, about 12 minutes ago.
I am Beer Snack. I'm working on some destructive testing videos, and my channel. That's pretty much it. Just having fun with Ham Radio. On behalf of everybody here at the Clubhouse, I'd like to say thank you for being here this evening. Thank you for hanging out with us, and get on the air. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.